Been on the grind. Takes
It's your boy AV.
This is the Map Social Presents
Technology Podcast, y'all.
We back with another controversial topic. You know what it is. We covering a lot of videos.
Yeah, some of these entertainers be looking themselves look crazy.
Just people in general, entertainers, regular people, day walkers, night walkers, whatever you want to call yourself. Y'all looking crazy.
It's like they want to get cooked, and I really do think people want to get cooked. I think this is what they think they need to do to get publicity.
I think people get to a certain level of status and power, and then they show you their true colors.
Both.
Yeah, when you talk about celebrities. But there's a video that's circling around out there with Kehlani, very beautiful entertainer, that's saying that pretty much she don't want to have nothing to do with men anymore. That she has decentered men, which means pretty much removed them from her life and moved away from. There's no need for them. So let's check out the video real quick.
Yeah, let's see what she's talking about. Let's get into it.
I don't know why there's this inability to fathom that I'm a raging lesbian.
Singer Kehlani has spoken out about her sexuality and how she has eradicated men from her life.
All of the elevation in my life that has come from decentering men in every area of it.
Opening up about their sexual journey, Kehlani discussed why she transitioned from being bisexual to a fully fledged lesbian.
Okay, so hear me out. I was bisexual my entire life, and then came out as a lesbian almost 4 years ago now.
Before revealing that her music is catered towards the queer community.
And yes, my music is gay. Who I perform to and for is the gays.
This reveal came after a fan questioned Kehlani's sexuality due to having a child.
Bringing up the fact that I had a child, or bringing up ex-boyfriends from 4 years ago, or before, bring up situations from when I was 20. I'm 29. I will be 30 next year. If you're a man still bringing up my ex-boyfriends, just say you want to
Looking happier than ever, the 29-year-old claims the positive shift was due to her love of women.
When I prioritized women and also just centered myself and women.
But this isn't the first time Kehlani has spoken out about something she is passionate about.
There was people that I very much looked up to and that I very much, asked to be a part of it. And like, they have a team member that was like, we don't like her at all.
Kehlani has spoken out about the pushback and loss she has had to deal with after releasing a pro-Palestine music video. The Mexican artist has been vocal in her support for Palestine and recently appeared on The Breakfast Club, where she explained how her activism has impacted.
I'm going to let you take it first.
Oh, yeah, good. Good. First of all, it's unfortunate because it's unnecessary. People already like your music. You already have reached a certain level where people will come to your shows, but like you're doing more damage to yourself. To go on video, like this wasn't an interview. It wasn't like somebody asked her about this. She went on, I don't know, I guess it seemed like she triggered, and she don't got no business kind of saying these things. Like, okay, you like women, great. But it just sounds disrespectful to the point where it's like you don't see, like you just put everybody in the same boat. You know how many women I feel like, let's say women that maybe I felt maybe have disrespected me or put me in a situation where I didn't feel valued. Does that mean all women are bad or I'm cutting all women out of my life? No, right? Like if I was to do that, people would say you hate women, right? And they would say that's wrong. And I'm curious how people say when she says these things. So I guess you hate men, and are you wrong? Like, yeah, maybe you did choose the wrong guys or got manipulated and some guys did you dirty. But to be like, oh, ever since I stopped dealing with all men, I'm sure you have men on your team. I'm sure you have men in your family. You wouldn't be alive if there wasn't a man in your life. You have a daughter. Okay, you could say you don't like or you hate this guy, maybe a baby father, whatever the case may be. But to make it seem like all men are bad and they're not needed is like ignorant. Yeah. It's ignorant.
Yeah.
You like, I want to cook.
I agree with everything you said. It's well said. Women are some of the most liberated and free creatures on this planet. And now that y'all are liberated and free, y'all still some of the most unhappy people on this planet. And y'all now y'all want to do the same thing y'all claim was done to y'all. Y'all want to cancel men. And when I say y'all, I speak in generalities. I don't mean all women, but it is a lot of videos circling around out there of a lack of accountability, and women want to point the finger at men. To decenter men and make it seem like they don't have any value or importance in your life. It was 9 years ago. I was 20 years old. All the dudes that want to bring up the fact that I had a man and I have a child must just want to fuck. Now you want to resort back to your cat. Okay, you might as well say your child don't matter. Your child is half a man. You wouldn't have had that child without your man. So your child's father don't matter now. You decentering him. He don't need to have any importance in your child's life because that's what you're saying. Your whole camp, your whole team, your whole crew that keeps your tours going, keep your music going, video production going. Ain't no men on that team. Ain't no men in your workspace. Like, think about what you say and be accountable for what you say. These are words coming from a very hurt person that needs to heal. Yeah. This is very obvious that this is coming from a woman scorn type energy, past incidents that you haven't healed from. It has nothing to do with people wanting to be with you or wanting you to be a certain way. And I find it convenient when people do this. They notorious for doing this shit. Because you mentioned some things. My music is for gay people. I make music for the gay people. I am a lesbian. It's convenient to say that after you get to a certain level and you are comfortable, but you wasn't saying that when you had a wide range audience. You wasn't saying that when you had dude background dancers all in your videos, selling sex with dudes in your videos. You wasn't saying that shit. You wasn't saying that when it was women, straight men and straight women buying your records. You cutting off half of your fans when you say something like that. You making music for fans, not for anybody's sexuality. So you just sound ignorant. You sound ridiculous.
Also, let's get to the business, because unfortunately, people like this, artists, they talk a lot of talk until it starts affecting them. So let's talk about the business, right? You want to get cooked. You want to put yourself out there and disrespect society, basically, because you steer people in the wrong direction. Just because you have some issues or personal things that you dealt with, that's not true for everybody, right? You can't put your experience on everybody. You can tell your story, and some people will resonate with it, but some of your fans that are for the gays, right? There are gay guys. There are women that love your music that have a husband that they have sons. They have men in their life that are valuable or important to them, that they care for. So you telling your fans that you don't care about them.
Right.
You don't care about them. All the sponsors you have, I'm pretty sure you have some sponsors. The people that own that company or play a major part in that company's growth, I'm pretty sure aren't all lesbians or gay or women, right? There are men on that too. Do you think how people feel or can react to the words you're saying, especially when it's not warranted? Nobody came and asked you about this. You decided to turn on your camera and feel yourself because maybe you get some checks now. But I bet if all those checks were gone, and then you would be like, oh, listen to my music. Yeah, put me on stage. And people supported you. People supported you to get to this level. Now you want to turn around. And maybe misconstruing your words, but you got to be more clear on how you communicate.
No, she said it very loud and clear. Right? She said my music is for the gays, it's for gay people. I'm decentering men, and ever since I've decentered men out of my life has been better. But it's contradictory all over the place. When you say it's for the gays, is it for bisexuals, or is it because there's men who are bisexual or gay who still consider themselves to be men? Are you decentering them? Are you decentering those men, or they get a pass because they're gay or bi? Who are you? Like, be specific here, because you make this is what's crazy to me. Like, let me holler at my homies. They don't want y'all, bro. And as soon as you see this behavior, go the other direction.
Go the other way.
There's some good women out there that is lifting men up, that's lifting their brothers up. But you have to be responsible and hold yourself accountable with the type of power your platform holds. Yeah. And to send this message, Kehlani, out there, you sending the wrong message to yourself mentally, to your fans mentally, to your daughter most of all, because she has a father. Okay, you didn't make that baby on your own.
Exactly.
And let a male famous actor or singer say he decentering women.
Oh yeah, it's over. He's getting cooked. He will
look how comfortable we made it for you.
He would lose all his sponsors.
Yeah,
all of
you
that.
Can't say this has nothing to do with gender wars. This has nothing to do with sexuality wars. This is just being humane, having some humanity, having some respect for people. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I don't need women. I need women.
Yeah.
I need my mothers. I need my grandmothers. I need my sisters.
Thank you.
Women are important.
Yep.
I'm not finna act like I can decenter women and be fully functional. We've made it so comfortable. Men has made it so comfortable, and it's been the DEI and the extreme of things. So afraid that we gonna get canceled that we can't speak our minds. That y'all are able to run around out here and say this clown ass shit. And I'm getting tired of it. To be honest.
I want to make sure I'm clear because in my experience, life is it's a big journey. When you ever say something and then when you look back at it years later, you be like, damn, I was so foolish. Yeah. Or right, for whatever reason, maybe you haven't experienced a lot in the world at that time in your life. You were just young. Maybe you kind of let things get to your head and you kind of lost sight of what's important. There's families, there's people out here in this world that work really good together, and there's some that don't. Right? It blows my mind how we kind of get caught up in the journey and think everything is finite. For the people that, you like guys, you like girls, gay, lesbian, whatever it is, you're on your journey in life. And we're not created, I don't think, man, we're created to judge other folks. We'll have our opinions, and you feel how you feel, I feel how I feel. If I met Kehlani, would I disrespect you? No, I definitely wouldn't disrespect you. I just disagree. I just disagree with what you're saying. But are you encouraging me to want to listen to your music? Were you telling me, I make this for the gays? So what am I allowed to? Like this is where the sexist and racist talk, right? If another ethnicity said this to you, this is for only this ethnicity. How you gonna feel? So I make this for these people. So okay, I guess since I don't fit in that category, I shouldn't be listening to your music. That's what you're telling me. That's what I take away from this, and that's why it's kind of like really ignorant. And I hope nobody falls for it. I hope people realize this is a prime example of a soldier that's out here to do some divide and conquer. Yeah. We dividing people by this type of rhetoric, this type of talk. Music is supposed to bring people together. As beautiful as your voice is, as great, as talented as you are, it's a shame to see how it's being misused because you're not bringing people together. Man, and we're here to call you out.
What's today? Today's the 15th?
Yeah. No, 16th.
16th, whatever. She'll be back with a man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna...
Time will go on. She'll get older. She'll be back with a man. Yeah. And that it's not... I'm cool with your sexuality. Be what you want to be. But... if you want to decenter men so bad and you don't want to have nothing to do with them, stop talking about us. I'm going to keep talking about women because I care about them. I'm going to keep holding my men accountable because I care about them. Stay in your lane. Stay over there where you at. If you want to decenter us so bad, you don't got to make a huge video to try to go viral to talk about how you don't need us.
You just seem hurt. Yeah. You seem hurt. You seem like you need some type of therapy a little bit. And everybody has that part. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. But to portray this out there, like you telling everybody else, like, you're not saying everybody should do this. If you feel that way, great. But you shouldn't have to say it. You should just be living in your truth. Live your life. Like, you don't have to go out and say, ever since I did this, and like, just do you. But it just don't seem genuine. It seems like you're caught up.
I bet y'all can find 1 million videos that women don't like of men just holding women accountable. But I challenge y'all to find one video of a man talking about he's going to decenter women. Or cancel women.
That's one, and I would love to
find one video where a man say, he may be holding a woman accountable. He may be giving her pushback. He may be asking her questions that she don't like. He may be saying things that she feels bad about. But find a video where a man is trying to cancel women or say he is decentering women. Find it. I challenge y'all. Please send it to us.
Wait, I'm gonna add another thing to it because people, if you don't care what people got to say about you, and you feel like, hey, you know what? Wrong is wrong, is right is right. I challenge women too. Women, if you feel like this is wrong, you feel like you have another opinion, say something because that's the problem. Because see, when men out here doing wrong, let's say a man put his hands on a woman or disrespected a woman, right? Other men will check that man, right? I don't see enough. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I just don't see enough where women are saying, hey, I don't agree with that. You don't have to be like wrong or right, but you just don't agree with that. You love your men, or you love there are good people and bad people in the world. Unfortunately, sometimes we choose bad people in the world, and then we want to put everybody in a box, and that's not how the way life works.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's the Map Social Presents
Dirty Laundry Podcast, y'all.
Want to see more videos like this last one?
Hey, just like, share, and comment. That's what you were doing, right? He said it.
I
got
didn't
it.
think it was gonna be so short. You gave me that thing.
You stopped
All
too
right,
quick. Yeah, I'm ready for you. Ready to go? You want me to go first?
No.
So go.
There you go. I knew you right. Want to see more content like the last one?
Make sure you like, share, and comment.
You go first, cause I don't like the way you said it.
All right, cool. Ready?
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? This your boy AV here at the Map Social. You want to see more content like this? Like, share. What? Tell me what words to say.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Takes up. Gripping, gray, bending corners. This is Texas. You banging screws, staying true. I'm to Texas, yeah.
Steady tipping, steady flipping on the grind.
I'm to Texas, yeah.